Leo, welcome to your general love reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. What's up? What's going on? I am wishing you excellent weekend vibes. Although your message comes out on Monday, I still wish you excellent weekend vibes. Or that you had an excellent weekend that just passed. There you go. You let me know, yeah? What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for that, Leo. Love energy. What's up? What's going on? Everyone who has supported me and followed me over on my alternative ASMR channel, Whispering Stacks, thank you so much. I just put out the second video. I just love it. I'm so glad I did it. Thank you so much for joining me there. I appreciate you. If you want to learn more about it, it's in the description box, yeah? But it's so great. It's so great to finally do or be a part of something that means so much to me. You know what I mean? Kind of like this tarot channel. What's going on? And thank you for your participation in that. What's going on, please? Show me that Leo love energy. What's up? Two of Wands. For some of you, a decision needs to be made. Oh, yes. What's going on, please? For that Leo love energy. What's up? What's going on? Show me Leo. Show me Leo, please. Show me Leo. Show me... Oh, hello. I don't need to read my hair, thank you. Show me that Leo love energy. If I could read it, it'd probably say youth more conditioner. What's going on, please? Knight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Your current energy. Justice. The person surrounding you, Hanged Man. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles in the recent past. Slowly but surely moving towards change. Hopefully you were the agent of it, but you might have been the recipient of it as well. He also represents planning and strategy. So for some of you, you might have been planning change for some time. Okay, in the Wheel of Fortune, justice, new contract, making things fair and balanced for yourself. Hopefully the idea is positive change here. Justice can mean many, many things. It could be a relationship thing. It could be a work thing. I don't know. Wherever there is need for balance, and that can apply for anywhere in our lives. So we're going to take a look at that. The person surrounding you, Hanged Man, time out. You two might be at a distance or not talking, or you could literally be dealing with the Pisces. We shall see. But yeah, no, there is a state of suspension from the person that surrounds you at this time. They may not be talking. You two might be at a distance. I don't know. We're going to take a look, though. There is the sense of justice in you. Something may not be fair, or again, you might be working on something that is requiring balance at this time, and you might have withdrawn. I don't know. What's going on, please? Let's see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? You might insist, I don't know, there is this need for balance. Justice would not be here if there was either A, balance achieved, in which case, great, or there's in fact imbalance. So let's see what's going on. Show me that Leo energy, please, for the future. What's going on, please, for Leo energy in the future? Page of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. The Moon. More of that Pisces energy. Someone is trying to exert their will to better understand the Moon energy. It's taking strength of independence and a certain level of experience in order to understand their Moon energy. It requires an independent will, the ability to think for ourselves, to feel for ourselves, to achieve for ourselves. Nine of Pentacles is achievement, i.e. experience in life. It is taking someone all their best independent energy, be it mental, emotional, physical, you name it, to go into the Moon energy to understand what the hell their feelings are. And it requires an active nerve with that Page of Wands and the willingness to look at thyself, thy most independent self with that Nine of Pentacles energy. What the hell am I actually feeling here under the Moon? Okay? Do we have the nerve to address it or not? Do we understand? Because there's partial illusion here. We can partially see what's going on, but the Moon can also be obscured just by darkness or clouds alone. So I know we have partial enlightenment about an issue, but we don't have full enlightenment about an issue. And it's going to require someone's independent will and the ability to think for oneself critically in order to go into the Moon. Someone has to be willing to act independently to understand the moon energy. Hopefully it does not mean I think I'm independent, but I'm not really. Okay, somebody might have a false sense of independence here. I believe I can think for myself without being influenced by other people, and that could be somebody's illusion right there. That falsehood sense of self. And let's see. The advice, the High Priestess, what is your intuition telling you? Your overall King of Swords. You're kind of in a place of coldness, critical decision making at this time. You know, you might have many decisions to be making. And emotions are just simply a luxury you don't have at this time. You know, you may not be in a place where you can particularly feel your way around anyone or anybody in the face of having decisions or making decisions, or emotions just may not be comfortable for you at this time given circumstances or the person we're talking about. I don't know. Let's take a look. We have the Empress under the deck. 10 of Wands behind that. The person who means a great deal to us is the one that's causing us a great deal of burden and strain. This is the person that holds precedence in our heart space, and they are causing the most strain. We wanted to make this person so happy and comfortable. And we started the new chapter with the Fool energy and moved towards it. And since then, it has been a game of shadows. Anxiety, stress, worries, even while we're trying to alleviate our own and our person's. Yeah, it makes sense then you're trying to leave your feelings out of this. Okay, it seems like there's a lot riding on your particular energy. Let's see what's going on here. What is going on? Yep. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. For Leo, what is going on? Show me the best possible clarification for Leo. I just saw the world with the Tower. No more surprises, please. No more surprises, please. No more breaking down walls. I don't have it in me right now. I can't be dealing with disillusionment right now. I just can't. I'm not in the space for it. I hear it. It's like, honey, there's only so many towers you can take at one time. Okay? What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible... See, I just saw the Hierophant with that Nine of Pentacles. That Nine of Pentacles seems to be some very critical energy. Somebody is not as independent as they think they are. And that's part of their illusion. And that means it takes that much more nerve to understand the moon energy. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see. I don't always notice the split, but when I do... See, that's what I'm saying. Somebody thinks they have a stronger independent sense of self than they actually do. And that's what they need to understand the most. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Does somebody truly desire freedom? And that's what it is, isn't it? Somebody truly desires their freedom and it's under the moon and they're not in a place where they can say it or admit it. They're just not in a place where they can admit it. That they desire independence. It's very much under the moon energy. So yeah, it would take nerve to discover that about the self. There's a difference between being an independent person within the context of relationship and desiring true independence of what it is you're in. Huge. And which one am I looking at? A Leo who desires freedom, or just more freedom of self within the context of their relationship? That is the question. You try to leave your emotions out of it for that very reason. I believe it makes you uncomfortable. I believe. All right. What's going on, please? What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification, please. Show me. Some of you are afraid of the opposite. Getting your energy lost in a commitment. You don't know who you are anymore. And I saw Leo who was working like the dickens to make their person very happy. And in that case, your energy might be getting lost in the relationship translation. Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay, you got it. All right. So the Three of Wands, you know, there was the anticipation of change. There was hope on the horizon. It took a minute, though. This did not happen overnight. This was some slow-moving change. What did we anticipate to change, please? Our finances, something to do with money and an opportunity likely in work. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, well, with the Knight of Pentacles here, again, he represents not just time, but strategy, planning. There's hope here. Ships on the horizon, Three of Wands, King of Pentacles. We were looking forward to this for the sake of practicality, our kingdom, our money, our reputation in work, and so forth. Job opportunity. Okay, his job is to secure resources. That's what he does. Okay, he acquires wealth, builds his kingdom, and so forth. We expected something in our finances to change for the better. There is strong hope here, and it took a minute. It took investing. It took investing in the right. It took investing in the right people, right acquaintances. Okay. For some of you, it took literally investing. This is so odd. This is such an odd thing to say. This may or may not be true for some of you. It literally took investing possibly in a relationship and or an acquaintanceship with a Scorpio as part of that package. I don't know how else to explain that, but they helped you. That's interesting, but they helped you. They helped you see things differently. They did so because they care about you. Well, that's an interesting backstory. You let me know if it applies. It may not apply to any of you. That's a little interesting little backstory. But yes, they helped you because they wanted to. Okay, but oh, the moon. You had doubts about whether or not this would ever happen. Well, that's reasonable. If it's taking long enough, of course you're going to think, is this ever going to happen? Well, yeah, it eventually did. We're seeing the wheel of change. Yes, the stagnation was ending. It was just a matter of time. Yeah, I know. For some of you, you got really disconnected from that sense of security with your home space, particularly where your person is concerned. The Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. It got close, but it didn't go all the way. Eventually, the Wheel of Fortune seems to have changed in your favor. What's going on, please? Show me this Wheel of Fortune. Show me this Wheel of Fortune. Yes, using our intuition about the correct direction. Okay, show me that Wheel of Fortune. So congratulations to you. Of course, your doubts are natural, as they would be. Show me the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you have only recently received news of a new opportunity, again, regarding work. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. We kept an eye out on the situation, waiting for things to improve. But yes, the Wheel of Fortune is here, literally in regards to work and coin. That opportunity arrived. For some of you, this is yet to happen. And for those of you who did, again, congratulations. Yes, you were much pleased by the situation. You were much pleased for this new opportunity and so forth. There you go. And it's something of a particular personal pleasure to you. This was either the ideal thing that you were holding out for, or there are many needs being met and it makes you personally satisfied. Something about all the conditions lining up just right, just so. There you go. All right, I gotta do a time check on that. So for some of you who are looking for new work opportunities, I'm gonna take a look at that and see when that might be coming in, because for some of you this is under the current placement. So in other words, it may not even happen for some of you yet. Or you got word about this new opportunity around October, or the transition happened around October. Again, 10 is Wheel of Fortune, and for some of you, August. Okay. All right, very good. Very good. It made you personally pleased. It seems to fit all your criteria. That's always a good thing. There you go. There's your most officious self. Okay. It looks like you are satisfied, very happy with the situation. Again, your underlying or underpinning concern has been keeping your person happy and comfortable and satisfied. For some of you, okay, that has been your priority, or one of your priorities on that particular checklist, is to make sure your person or your partner is happy, satisfied. Okay, so it's looking like things have tidied up very well in a nice little package, a nice little bow. That's wonderful. Okay, so show me justice, please. Again, I got to do a time check on that. So for those of you who are waiting, and you're wondering if it's ever going to happen, it's going to happen. Okay, show me justice, please, for Leo's current individual energy, please. This could, again, represent that new contract in work or the renewal of your anniversary. I am seeing partnership here. What is going on here for justice? Show me justice, or there's a sense of imbalance somewhere. Let's take a look. Show me justice, show me justice, show me justice. Show me justice, please. Show me justice, please, for Leo's independent energy. Two of Cups, you're just trying to do right. You're trying to do right by your soulmate, your soul contract. Okay, yeah, there's disruption here, but we're still excited about this new opportunity and pathway. You're just trying to do, and also, again, the Two of Cups and it's over justice. It is a love contract. It could be a work contract as well. Either way, you're trying to keep everything fair and balanced for everyone whom you are signed on with, obligated to, soul contract or otherwise, work contract or otherwise. Again, it's looking like we're satisfying everybody. Things kind of fell into place in a nice tidy package, which is awesome and not common. So again, congratulations to you. Okay, Tower. What's this? Show me the Tower, please. Oh, did you have to move? Well, that's that disruptive energy we were talking about. Okay. So for some of you, it did require relocation, transformation. Okay. Transformation. It required you growth, painful growth. It was not easy. Okay. It was painful growth, and it seemed to be happening at one time, trying to keep everything on the level. Okay. New investment here. Trying to keep your worries in check about that. So many things happened at one time. Okay. And again, that pressing need in you to show fairness to all parties involved is very strong. It's very apparent, and it was painful growth. Okay. It was painful growth that you took on at one time. So again, well done. All right. A lot of lessons learned here. There is some basic concern here about hopefully this is not the top out, all right, that this will grow, but you try not to let that dominate your thoughts, which again is a good thing, be it in this new career opportunity or your love contract, or I hate to say love contract, but you know, whatever. In terms of love or career, we don't want it to stop here. We want it to keep growing, but those are worries. We're going to put those away right now. I'm trying to meet the needs of everybody. It's a little disruptive, and there's a lot of growing pains with this disruption, but it's healthy. And that's all I care about, okay? You seem to be on the level with that 7 of 7. Now, the person surrounding you, the Hanged Man. Show me this Hanged Man energy. They're either quiet, trying to gain perspective, trying to understand their feelings about the situation, or you. Who is this Hanged Man energy, please? What's up with this Hanged Man energy? Trying to make all the parties satisfied. I see that. I'm trying to keep everything fair. And also, and this is interesting, trying not to worry about the development of this new investment. Okay, is it going to go somewhere? Is it going to lead something? Is it going to be the making of me, and so forth? I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. Show me this Hanged Man, please, for the person surrounding Leo. Okay, well, if your person, and I am seeing what looks like a companionable energy surrounding you. Okay, Hanged Man again, all right. When it comes to you, strength, Hanged Man. Okay, when it comes to whatever the situation is, if they seem emotionally withdrawn, they have many burdens, 10 of Wands. If they're perceiving the relationship like this, their emotional energy, I don't know. Why are they showing a 10 of Wands? This is someone else. Because it's someone else. They're lovers. Why? Seven of Wands. They pushed you away because you're married. Okay. But they have a great deal of burden. Why? Page of Cups is back behind you. They're not in a space where they can show their feeling towards you. They are burdened with their feelings, so they backed away. So if you have not heard from this person, this energy is completely different from this. So if they have completely backed off or stopped talking to you, it's intentional. They found their own feelings. Okay, because again, the Hanged Man is water. They found their own feelings for you to be quite burdensome or troublesome or difficult or combative or conflicted. Okay. Literally, they have a Page of Cup for you behind your back. So it's like either they think Leo won't acknowledge my feelings, or I don't have enough feeling to give Leo anymore, or something like that. They keep their heart space small when it comes to you. It feels safer that way. It's a huge connection with that lover's energy, and this person's energy is coming across as emotionally exhausted when it comes to you. Okay, so who this is, I don't know. I just see their energy as being emotionally exhausted when it comes to you. And small and reserved. But they're just, somebody's so tired. of having these feelings for you, and they're so huge and burdensome and overwhelming. So I don't know who this is to you, but they keep their Page of Cups behind your back. So either they think that their love is not welcome from you, and they're tired of fighting that particular fight because exhaustion is here, or they're tired of wearing a mask when it comes to you and having feelings for you. Because in this respect, Ten of Wands, I have to keep my feelings hidden because ultimately they don't matter, or they don't count, or Leo doesn't care or wouldn't care even if they knew. So there's no point. There is no point in showing my feelings for Leo. They would just reject it anyway. So they keep that Page of Cups behind your back. They wouldn't acknowledge it anyway. There might be some idea that this Leo might acknowledge my feelings, but they have this, my feelings are too much, they're too burdensome, and Leo would just reject it anyway. Something like that. I don't know. So if you have not heard from this person, it's odd. You may not know that this person even has feelings for you. But if there's someone in your life who suddenly went quiet on you or stopped talking to you, it's an active decision to push you away. They find their own feelings for you to be too burdensome, and that, frankly, they probably wouldn't be welcomed by you anyway. That you would have your back turned to them, that you don't care, you wouldn't give a fuck. Something like that. It's like, even if Leo knew I had feelings, they wouldn't care. They would just push me away or reject me anyway. There's this heavy sense of I'm defeated and I'm exhausted with my own feelings, and I don't think Leo would care anyway. So if that makes sense to you, there you go. Okay, that's very specific. I'll try to pull some oracles on that. I just know that your life right now is currently very, very, very preoccupied in other realms. And this is not your committed person. I mean, it could be, if it's a Gemini, all right, if your committed person, your partner is Gemini, then they could literally be feeling this way towards you, or Pisces. Okay, Pisces or Gemini. All right, if that is they could still be emotionally distant from you because the feelings of this relationship are too difficult or too burdensome, and they might have completely withdrawn. You can withdraw from somebody emotionally even when you're within proximity. That's what stonewalling is. Like, I won't let you into my world, and I don't want to get into your world. I'm not going to ask you about your day. I don't want to know about your feelings. Just please don't talk to me right now. I can't handle it. Something like that. That unfortunately happens a lot more than people know. But yeah, so that could very well be your person. I do believe it's different just because the Lover's energy is so markedly different from, say, the committed energy here, because I saw for your underlying several times your priority has been to prioritize the comfort of your main person, your partner, and that has been a priority for you. And that is one of the things that kept you at the forefront of your mind this whole time, waiting for this opportunity to come in to make everybody happy, including yourself. Okay? It has made you happy. It was a long time coming, and you're fully engaged with this change. It's requiring some very intensive growing pains, but you seem to be meeting that very well. So good for you. So I'm not sure who this is, but their energy signature says, I'm exhausted by my own feelings for Leo. I respectfully withdraw. I'm tired. And I don't think Leo would care even if they knew. You know? They might have tried to apologize to you, and you might have ignored it. I don't know. Page of Cups can also represent the apology, but for the most part, I'm seeing it that this person is so emotionally exhausted with the Hanged Man, Ten of Wands, and so forth, by their own sense of awareness with this connection with the Lover's energy, that just like, I just don't see the point. I don't see the point, and I don't think Leo would care. It's very distinct. So you may not even know who this person is, especially if you're transitioning. Very strong sense of having to do what's right. You're very, very preoccupied. You may not even know about this person. Take it as it resonates, of course. All right. I kind of want to stop and do oracles on this person right now. Okay. Let's do it. What's going on with this person? Loyal, concealing their loyalty, concealing their feelings for you, specifically emotional loyalty is what it looks like. Again, it was just easier to not say. It's probably just easier to not say. So they pushed you away, or you may not even know. Or again, pushed away this idea of even communicating to you, because again, there's that kind of Leo would just dismiss it anyway, you know? You can't miss what you don't know about, right? That kind of thing. What's going on, please? Can I get more? Can I get some more about this situation or these people? What else, please? Distance. Yes, indeed. I'm telling you, there's distance between you two. A bare minimum, emotional distance. This person might have pushed away any sort of communication. Again, the reasons are pretty distinct and also pretty decided. There might have been some rejection here by you as well. That Page of Cups is behind your back. So there might have been some rejection here by this person. I don't know why. But the idea is like, I just can't. I'm just so fucking tired. But there you go. The pretending, there's that mask concept again. Pretending. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I'm tired. Doesn't matter. Just let it go. Just push it away. I'm exhausted. But yes, there's clearly distance between you two now. Okay, what else, please? What else, please? Anything else, please, about this situation? Farewells. I'm telling you, farewells. Farewells. Something didn't happen. A conversation was missed. A farewell was, is that what it is? A farewell was missed. A goodbye was missed. A distance was put between you two. Somebody didn't even say goodbye. They didn't say their farewells, and the distance was put between you two. They may not even, you may not even know that they had feelings for you, and it's like Leo wouldn't care anyway. There was some rejection here. I'm telling you, there was some rejection here. Remain elusive. Their true feelings remain elusive, or their intentions or actions to you remain elusive. I have a rough sketch about what happened here. Distance clearly triggered a farewell, or the anticipation of distance triggered a farewell, and somebody remained elusive. They would not come forward to say their goodbyes, and it resulted in this person being exhausted and just pushing the whole thing away. Something like that. You let me know. They're too tired to even have any sort of resentment. Resentment's an upside down. They're just too tired. What else, please? This is interesting. Yes. You two mirror within each other. So there is, you two mirror. I'm telling you to mirror. You know this person has feelings for you. You know they have feelings for you. You know they have, and I know that because of the mirroring. To what extent, you may not know. Okay, especially if this person's very well equipped at wearing masks, all right? Holding out their true feelings for you. But you knew, and your instinct, Leo. You knew, and your instinct, and your core instinct, that this person had feelings for you. You knew. Maybe you didn't want to hear it. Maybe you didn't want to deal with that goodbye. Maybe you didn't want to deal with that farewell. What if they spilled their guts to you? And you didn't want to deal with it. There is a good chance that was the case. Because you know on some gut level, honey, that this person had feelings for you, and maybe you didn't want to deal with it. So you might have remained elusive. I'm telling you, because this person, it's so weird to be so emotionally exhausted for somebody and not know that that person has feelings for you. You know this person has feelings for you. And there's that such distinct energy marker that says Leo wouldn't give a fuck anyway. Maybe you didn't want to deal with it. Maybe you didn't want to say goodbye, so you remained elusive. Hard to pin down. You couldn't be pinned down. You refused to be, like, see this person. It's something like that. Like you didn't want to deal with the feelings or the goodbye or something like that. I don't know. Reverse energies as it applies. I see your energy as just being so preoccupied. And you're trying to be fair and balanced to everybody, but this person's like, but not me. I don't know. I don't know. Reverse energies as it applies. Take what resonates. Leave what does not. Reverse energies as it applies. All I know is that you know, because of the mirroring aspect, that this person's secret admirer, euphoria, you know they have feelings for you, and it even made you feel a little bit good knowing that too, didn't it? And maybe it was a goodbye you just didn't want to deal with. Okay? So that's why they might have completely shut down communication. They might have completely pushed you away, because it's like, you know what? Leo wouldn't give a fuck anyway. Like, they must know that you're in a commitment. They have to. They have to. They have to know that you were transitioning. They had to know that you were moving into a new opportunity that is very much here and apparent and planned for. All these are good aspects. But somebody's energy remained elusive during a critical period. Like, I refuse to participate in this goodbye. There's this, somebody remained elusive, refused to deal with it, they put it off, found excuses to push somebody else away. I don't know. But I can see the fallout. I can see the results of that. Okay. All right. How this ties into the future, I do not know. It may not at all. I'm seeing something here that has nothing to do with the committed energy, but somebody is committed, vows. Somebody is absolutely... Whoa. Oh, shit. You want to see what the underlying was for these next three? Shit. Everything I just talked about. Somebody's clearly in a commitment and the rejection of a spiritual connection. What is a spiritual connection? Well, first of all, it's absolutely the lovers. Not only that, it's a multi-layered spiritual connection. It is the spiritual, emotional, mental, physical, all that. The lovers is a very strong connection. It's a spiritual one as well. And somebody was rejected. Their energy, that critical lover's energy, was rejected, and it was done so for the sake of somebody's vows. Somebody got freaked out by that farewell, the goodbye. Who it is, I don't know. You do. This is why I don't read more than two energy. One is already complicated. Okay, never mind two. Let's add a third in there for fun, and you see how complex it gets. So somebody was like, I can't say, I don't want to deal with that person's emotions, or I don't know what's going to happen. I have vows, by the way, so I'm going to reject that connection. And this person's like, fuck it. Just fuck it. I just can't do this anymore. I can't. And I'm sorry, but I can't. I just can't. I'm sorry, but I can't. That's what their energy amounts to. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't do this. I don't know what that is, man, but it's strong as hell. And that caused the drifting and the freezing of emotions, because somebody remains conflicted in the sense of pretending they don't have those feelings, so they avoid them. Holy shit. Okay. I think we got it. I think we got it, Chief. Okay. Real tarot reflects for life. I don't do judgment. I just try to make sense of it, honey. And I'll tell you why, because life is fucking hard. And it's already complicated, like I said, with one person, never mind two, never mind three. Oh, really? That's interesting. I'm being told to use Big Red. All right, let's do it. Show me what I need to see, please. Right there on the split. The Lovers and the Ten of Wands. Again, this person's like, I know it's a strong connection, and I'm absolutely fucking exhausted by it. Ten of Wands, the Lovers. I am exhausted by the strength of this connection. Oh, I'm sure you've heard me talk about the Ten of Wands in this deck, right? This is the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I typically only use it for Intimate Tarot. Yes, I will continue to do those. Those will be bonus videos in future, promise. I love Intimate. I'm not giving that up. I love Intimate Tarot, honey. But in this deck, the Ten of Wands has that unique feature of first penetration. So this might be the lover that you never touched or experienced in that way, you know? But for the most part, I just see it reflecting back on this person's particular energy signature, in that the connection was huge, at least in their eyes, and it was also burdensome. And it could have been an unrequited situation, you bet. Show me, especially again, knowing that you're in a commitment. Make things up, what the context is, how you knew this person, how far back, etc., etc. That's up to you. You can fill in those blanks. Pull some more oracles and we might get something there, but I don't know. Now, this is what's very interesting for you. That Page of Wands, Nine of Coin, the Moon. You might be desirous of freedom, or you might think you're more independent than you are. We shall see. We shall see. Again, not an accusation, honey. You know, what's going on, please? What's going on? There's that Nine of Pentacles again. With confidence, some of you genuinely, truly believe that you're more independent than you think you are. With confidence. or that you're able to act in your own right. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Don't read into that. It's the cards, okay? Page of Wands. Show me the Page of Wands, please, in the future. Devil. Well, not so great. What about it? Page of Wands to the Page of Swords. Devil energy. Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. What about it? Reminiscence. Seven of Cups. Fantasy. Okay. Okie dokie. There's the fantasy of that devil energy. Seven of Cups. What might have been. What might have been. It's looking like it's fantasy based. The Seven of Cups. It's got a dreamy quality to it. Pleasures. Somebody still thinks about it a great deal, the fantasy of what could have been. For some of you, yeah, it was an unrequited lover situation. And I often say the devil plus lovers equals unrequited. That's because it's often unrequited. That's it. We have very intense feelings that are so much so that for this person that they are burdensome and overwhelming, so they pushed you away in what looks like the 11th hour because it's like, I'm exhausted, I'm sorry, but I can't. Something like that. There's a critical moment here where somebody experienced some very intense rejection, and it's like, that's it. That was the straw that broke my damn back. Okay, and it was, here we got pages here, but it's all reminiscent. It's all in the mind. It's all about the Nine of Cups to the Devil and Seven of Cups. So there's the fantasy element. There is this idea in the future where we're thinking about what could have been, the pleasures that we could have had, the experiences we could have had in that, just in that fantastic, indulgent way that just cannot be satisfied anywhere else or with anyone else. But it's so heavily fantasy based. It would give somebody here great pleasure to experience someone else in that way, and we still think about it with the page energy. It's not engaged in as far as I can tell, but we still think about it a great deal. It's indulgent energy. It feels good in this person's mind. It feels so very good and so very satisfying. All the things we've ever wanted to do with somebody that we could trust to just completely open our sexual energy in that way. We think about it with that person. Okay. It's so strong, so desirous. Everything I've ever wanted to express myself physically, sexually, even emotionally, okay, goes back to this one source, but it's all hypothetical. It's all up here. Okay, it's all in the mind. It's fantasy, and we think about it a great deal. How much we could have been satisfied. I know I could have expressed myself in that way with this person. It would have been safe, and they wouldn't have judged me. Something like that. Like they would know how to please me too. That's another thing. Like this person would know how to please me. They wouldn't be freaked out by shit, and I would know how to please them. Right? There's that idea of like and there's another thing too. I would get off knowing that I was getting that person off. Again, sexual tarot, I'm very comfortable with it. If that's something that you just cannot abide by, please know that this is what you can expect from my channel. I read sexual energy. It's energy like anything else, and frankly, it's helpful. That's why I do it. It's helping me understand the motivation here, that fantasy element, and why it still feels so good, even if it's in the fantasy, fuzzy, soft way. We think about it relentlessly, the pleasures we could have had, and how they could have been safely, I don't know how to explain this. I know they could have satisfied those pleasures in me that I just know I can't do that with anybody else, something like that. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, please. Oh, caught it. I caught it right there. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're clarifying that Nine of Pentacles. Show me. Show me this Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me this Nine of Pentacles. Show me this Nine of Pentacles. But yes, this looks like either heavy reminiscence or fantasy. Okay, or a combination of the two. Show me the Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles. Okay, the World. King of Swords. Okay. Show me the moon. Hold on. Show me the moon, please. Knight of Pentacles. Well, freedom is a choice. I agree. And Six of Pentacles. Slowly moving into a place where you can understand yourself better and how to show yourself balance and fairness. Still pushing away this idea of pain and ending. Okay, so there is, I will say this, Leo, there is this idea, acknowledgement in you. King of Swords, the world. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. You are owning the idea. You're not pulling the trigger on this, but you are owning the idea that if you want freedom, you have to choose it. It's very much there. It's in your direct line of sight. It's not in your peripherals. It's right there. It's an absolute perfect acknowledgement that if I want freedom, I have to choose it. That's good. All right. That's the acknowledgement. If I really want this kind of energy, okay, where I know life is more than just providing and be a good provider and gathering resources and balancing up with people and making things fair all the time and always being responsible. You know, that's not to summarize your current committed energy, or that's just what the focus is. If you wanted a life of where you can have your most intimate experiences exchanged perfectly and freely and independently with someone who can understand you on the sexual level as well as the emotional level, I'm looking at a Leo who understands it requires the use of active decision making to change the world. Okay, if you want your freedom, you have to choose it. So that's the good news. I'm seeing you looking at that. You understand that you have to choose. It's just not a choice you're prepared to take on yet. Okay? If I want this other way of life, it would require a choice. You know, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, time is going to pass. You are still resistant to this idea of ending with the Ten of Swords because you understand it would be painful. That's the long and short of it. You will find little ways here and there to balance up with yourself and to make yourself more comfortable. I have to insist, there is a part of you that wishes life was more about other things than just balancing up and making sure everyone's square and safe. And it's more than just safe. I'm not trying to downplay safety. That's not what I mean. But making sure everybody else's needs are accounted for. I agree with you. There is more to life than that. So I feel like there is pieces in your life, and this is another reason why I read Intimate Tarot right fucking here, is that you want more. You want more of that intimate exchange where there's less fear and less boundaries. And I think the reason why we're so desirous sometimes of what could have been is because you came so close to it and it made you realize how much more there is to life than just being responsible. And always trying to do the right thing and make sure everyone else is secure, including yourself. You're not absent from that. You're very much part of that. Part of everyone else's security is very much tied to yours. So you have done a good job in taking care of yourself and everyone that's under you. Not a surprise. But there is still a desire in you, and it seems to be under your moon energy and that sense of independence and will, and I can exert my own wishes, wants, and desires. That if you truly want that, you have to make the independent decision, and a strong one, as the King of Swords, to close the cycle under your own right. And you're not willing to do that at this time. You will find little ways here and there to better accommodate, I believe, your moon energy, which again are those experiences that you have largely left out of your life. Okay? The sensual side, the sexual side, the emotional satisfaction of having more than a balanced cup system or contract system or financial system. You want more of that intimate side. You do. Okay? You want more of that intimate side. Strongly. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, this is why I fucking read intimate energy right here. Okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting more. somebody was in your life that represented that more. You didn't, as far as I can tell, really engage in it. You wanted to, but you always kind of kept that kind of vow system at the front of your mind. Again, strong-willed energy, you kept what it is you need at the forefront of your mind. But I have to insist, Leo, wanting more in this way, more intimate experiences, ones that are more satisfying, ones that aren't so rigid and scheduled and predictable, ones that have greater layers of depths to your experiences. You want more, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you really seem to think, if I want that, I have to end this other thing. I don't know. Under your moon energy, I see you finding more ways to incorporate balance for yourself and your desires, okay? Your sexual energy specifically, as well as your sense of personal emotional happiness. You seem to equate your sexual energy with your personal happiness. Like this what I really, really want is totally indulgent, it's totally selfish of me. That's why I can't have it. So again, this is why I read Intimate Tarot. No, there's nothing wrong with saying, I would like this, this, and this in the bedroom. Do you think we could do that? What's to keep you from doing that? What's to keep you from asking that? Okay? I don't know. I mean, that's why I read Intimate Tarot. I don't mean to go on that track, honey, but I feel like I'm looking at a very responsible Leo. You carry the weight of the world with you. And you somehow seem to think, if I'm personally satisfied, it's too indulgent and it must be bad. And if I wanted that kind of lifestyle, I would have to actively break from what I'm in and declare independence. Instead of finding ways to incorporate that with your current person, or perhaps they refuse to, or they don't know how to, or you just don't equate it with that person, you equate it with this one, and this might be the one that you truly want. I don't know, but you do. But you're still resisting this idea of causing an ending. Okay? You know that in order to have whatever this is, or this person, you'd have to trigger an ending, and you're resisting that. I do believe you'll find more sense of balance, a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of your moon energy, how to better incorporate that. Okay? And that could be anything from your true emotions for whomever, including your sexual experiences and so on. Okay? Your advice is to use your intuition. I know you've done the practical thing. I know you've done the rational thing. But have you done your intuition? Have you used your intuition? I know you've been King of Pentacles. I know you've been King of Swords. But you have not been a King of Cups. And you... Where's your King of Wands? Can you... And that begs the question. That begs the question, honey. Given the desire and how guilty you feel for having desires, are you yourself with your person? Or are you a modified version of yourself for this person? And maybe that's why this person's energy is so threatening. Because they just want you to be yourself. I don't know. Alright, the High Priestess. You're... Damn. Yes, okay. Either your intuition... High Priestess's water doesn't have to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but either your person is literally Scorpio, in which case you know it, and your intuition is like, it's Scorpio, and you damn well know it. It could literally be that translation, but let's take that off the grid. You have, I always like to do sign interpretations just in case, because sometimes it can be literal. But for the most part, you need to acknowledge, this is exactly what I was talking about, that little tidbit at the end. Is that why this person's energy is so strong? Or you can't let it go, or the fantasy is so strong? It's because they represent that sense of intuition, that way you naturally feel inclined to be and feel that you cannot be. Is that why they're so threatening? And you say, no, that's just indulgent. I can't have that. That's so gross. No, there's no way. No, it's not. It's not at all. High Priestess over the High Priestess with death. Seriously, just because I have not seen you once, and that bothers me. There's no King of Wands energy here. There's no strength here. There's no sun here. Where are you, Leo? Where are you? Where are you in this? I've seen you being King of Pentacles. I've seen you being King of Swords. But where is your natural inclination energy? Where's your natural fire energy? Is it buried under all the expectations of what your intuition is grossly absent. High Priestess over the High Priestess's death. You're out of touch with your intuition. I want you to get back in touch with it. Not everything requires such a major decision. It could be that you just need to find more ways to express your intimate desires with your person, to incorporate more of that. I would like to have more of that indulgent side, please. I think I've worked hard. I should be able to be mature enough to own my wishes, wants, and expectations with the person I am not just contracted to, and I don't just have a spiritual obligation with, but somebody I should be able to be my most intimate self with as well. But if you feel you cannot be that way with your partner, you feel like you can be this way with this other person, and it's still with you. The King of Swords is your overall. That's what I'm saying. Oh, there you... No. The King of Wands showed up once, and it was under the other person's reflection of you. You wouldn't acknowledge their feelings, or you wouldn't acknowledge their cup, or you wouldn't acknowledge their gift, or you wouldn't acknowledge their offer, or something like that. Show me that King of Swords, please. Queen of Swords. Ace of Swords. It's... there is an absolute determination here to follow a particular pathway. Ace of Swords, this is what you've determined on, and you've also equally determined to leave your feelings out of it. Again, there's that rational, this is the rational thing to do. This is the rational pathway. Rational, 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 no disruptions. I don't want disruptions. I don't like disruptions. I don't want the drama. I don't want to deal with change. No, 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 no. No, I don't want to deal with change. I don't want the disruption. I don't want anything like that. It's hard. It's hard to open up. It's very critically difficult to open up about their emotions and what it is that they want. Again, they feel like they can't say that, or they're not supposed to. Again, I'm not picking on you. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. Your natural fire energy is hidden. There you are, finally. Your natural fire energy is hidden, and where it actually wants to go is right back to that lover. Finally, I see you. Queen of Wands, sex irrelevant. Could be dealing with the King of Wands. I don't care. It's irrelevant. Seven of Wands. You block that fire energy. This is who you are. You block it. This is where your energy is naturally inclined to go, is towards that lover. The person who represents, I believe, is your natural instinct and your natural desire for the experiences you want in life, and you tell yourself, no. It's indulgent and it's bad. It's not who I am. On the contrary. Okay. I wish I could see something more long-standing. Oh, God, there you are. Finally, I get to see some of your energy, finally. King of Wands. Naturally warm and embracing. You have mixed feelings, Two of Pentacles, about your own warm energy. I'm telling you, just because you have natural fire and you are naturally warm doesn't mean that you're a bad person or a sex addict or some kind of psycho. Just maybe you're out of tune with your own fire. And then you put it into a bad place, like it's all devil energy. It's all selfishness. It's all indulgence. You seem to have mixed feelings about your own warmth and your ability to be warm as a human being. Again, another reason why I do intimate tarot. There's a reason I was called to use Big Red here. Okay? I would like to see something more conclusive for you. I do not. I still see you resisting the ending. But you, to your credit, understand that it's an active decision on your part to close out your cycle if you want to pursue that person or that lifestyle to which you are naturally inclined, and tell yourself that you cannot have. So I will say that. Your advice is to understand your intuition is shut down. And I can see it for myself. I was questioning it even before I saw that. I was like, I see your King of Pentacles. I see your King of Swords. Where's your King of Wands or Queen of Wands? Where's your King of Cups or Queen of Cups? Oh, there they are. Again. It's a strong connection. You're going to feel it for a very long time. But it's like somebody's absolutely terrified about emotional disruption. Absolutely fucking terrified of it. I don't want to deal with the big feelings. It's too disruptive. It's too uncomfortable. I don't like it. So we go into a King and Queen of Swords, an Ace of Swords. We follow our truth and nothing but the truth. It's the rational thing to do. We're leaving our feelings out of it. It's the rational thing to do. I don't want to deal with emotional bullshit or emotional drama or emotional upheaval. It just is what it is. Cut it out. Just cut it out. It is what it is. Just cut it out. Okay? I don't want to deal with it. Yes, they might represent all that, but it's not rational. It's not solid. It's not practical. No, I'm not, you know, and I get it. I get it. So I don't know who I'm speaking to today. But you put in the comments as you see fit. I get it. Just please know that, well, let's take a look. You two do marry each other, and I know you know or have some idea of this person's true feelings. And I think you also understand to some extent why they shut it down. There was something to, I keep hearing this, a straw that broke the camel's back incident. I don't know what that was, but you haven't heard from them since. I don't know. I think you do, though. Again, I'm not picking on you, honey. I would love to see something light and lighthearted and fun for you, but it's just not how tarot works. I know that if you want more, you're going to have to end a cycle. You're aware of it, but you're not willing to, at least not at this time. That's what I know. Okay? Anything else, please, that would be useful to Leo? Anything else, please, that would be useful to Leo? Hammer, repetitious thinking over and over again. Over and over again. Self-sabotaging, having to rebuild. I don't want to deal with it. Repetitive. Like we had a repetitive behavior pattern either with this person, and that would explain that kind of, this was the last time I could deal with this kind of thing. It's just hammering away, and somebody's exhausted, just repeating the same thing over and over again. Somebody was constantly chasing, and that was their behavior pattern over and over again, hammering it. They were chasing you, or you were chasing them, and that was what was exhausting. Something was absolutely, and then there was a final incident that they just, and then after that they went silent on you, or they completely distanced themselves from you. What else, please? Somebody got tired of chasing you, or asking you to recognize them, or acknowledge them. Photograph, looking at, that's what I'm saying, looking at the photos, nostalgia, missing you. You know, it's a photograph, I'm looking at their picture over and over again, or an image of them, camera, you know, but with that hammer, again, it's like I'm seeing now the behavior pattern over and over again between us. Okay, I chase, you run, I chase, you run, I chase, you run. And it's just hammering the point home for somebody. Like I said, this energy has a distinct, that was one time too many. Something like that. Love call. Now that's interesting. Someone expresses love. There might be an incoming call and or message. Interesting. And again, that's what, there was an incident. I'm telling you there was an incident. Somebody, this is what caused the ending. I keep getting it from this person, this one that you had such a strong connection with, the one that represents that kind of intimate love that you desired greatly, but also kind of associate with selfishness, badness, double energy. Okay, this is what caused the ending, not today. Somebody put the other person off again, or they canceled last minute, something like that, and it caused the ending. And I'm telling you, there was a final straw incident. They are somebody's absolutely exhausted by their own emotions, chasing, running, and then there was a finality. You know what? Not today. I'm putting this off. I'm pushing, and that's why they have that Leo doesn't give a fuck attitude. They had to finally, they looked at it, the repetitious behavior pattern. Somebody here don't give a fuck, and I have plenty of evidence. Why didn't I see it sooner? I'm fucking stupid. They put me off so many times it caused the ending. Oh my God. Yes, it's causing me exhaustion. Oh my goodness. And they got put off again. This is inconvenient. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the emotional disruption. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. It's just too much feeling or too much temptation or something like that. I don't know how else to explain it. Twin flames. Well, of course you fucking are. This is what... We had the Lovers on both of your boards. There is no way it... So the Lovers is... I don't personally know if I believe in twin flames. I really don't. I'll be honest with you. The closest I will to acknowledge it is the Lovers connection, which I've already explained is complicated enough as it is. Okay? This is why you two can feel each other. This is why you two have basic mirroring aspects around each other. This is why you never really stop feeling their energy even when you're at a distance. I know you know this person had feelings for you, and you two were locked in this perpetual fucking behavior pattern where somebody would chase, the other person would run. And when the other person stopped chasing, the other person would turn around and go wink wink, and the other person would resume chasing again. And then the other person would go back to running. And it was back and forth like this. You are desirous of this person's energy, but you say it's bad for you, that it's no good for you, and it's indulgent. But you fantasize about it a great deal, and you also know that to fully reach out and acquire it and make it your own, it would require an ending that you would have to take full responsibility for. So you push away this idea of an ending because you're like, you know what? No, I've settled upon this course of action. No more emotional disruption. I ain't trying to deal with that shit. Thank you very much, King, Queen. And I understand, Leo. I get it, but you're also not using your intuition. That's been very... And everything else would have been fine. Everything else, I would have understood your thinking. I would have understood the reason of your conclusion. The only reason I am concerned for you is because I can clearly see that you want more and desire more, but you put it in a bad category. And then second, you're not using your intuition. I get it. I get it. You work hard. You work so hard. You don't want all your work to go in vain. That I was just about to say that. You work so hard and you don't want to lose it. You don't want all your work to be in vain. And for what? For something that has no guarantee. I know. Life is fucking hard like that. Why would you want to chase or be chased by something that has no guarantee? I'll tell you why. Because they represent everything that you don't allow yourself to have. Self-indulgence. And this oracle is actually a good thing. They represent everything you do not allow yourself to have. So if it's that bad, why do you keep desiring it? Is it because you crave your own self-destruction? No. Not the Leo I'm looking at. You're too rational and practical for that. It's because they represent everything you have been led to believe is bad. You wanting more has somehow equaled in your mind being bad. There's more to life, like I said, than honoring contracts and procuring resources. I know that's easy. Honey, I know that's easier said than done. I get that. I just don't want you to have to pay for it. Date was under the bottom of the deck. The Phoenix, again, let me know if you're dealing with Scorpio. Healthy choices, Grim Reaper. It was the ideas is like, there was something here about a date. There was supposed to be a date here. But somebody said, you know what, this is the healthy thing to do. I'm just going to kill it. There's just no point. Jesus. There's just no point. There's no point. Wow. Good night. Let's, they feel like they were strung along. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. See, somebody is in a karmic relationship. Yeah. Somebody's in a karmic relationship. Soulmates at the bottom of the deck. There you go. All right. All right. Anything else, please? I'm sorry. I wish I could see something lovely and new and lighthearted and playful for you, Leo. I always want more for you. I know. It's just that inherent need for you to fix everything. You're fixed fire. You have this inherent need to fix everything, to please everybody, you know, and in that, honey, your own sense of direction and what you desire can get lost in translation. I just know you. House 20. Now, either somebody was moving, new home, or you see how odd, 20th also might be important, or just two. The upcoming 20th might be important for some reason. I don't know why. Home visit too. Something to do with the home, or somebody's home is intimidating. As we can see, it's not a regular house. That's kind of mansion, and it's kind of big and it's scary. So there is something to do with somebody's intimidation of their wealth, or intimidation of their household, or was just too intimidating to cross that particular threshold. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense to you. Let me know. What else, please? The privileged lady. Don't know who that is to you, but there you go. The 12th might be important for some reason. But the privileged lady, I don't know. It could be that this person or somebody is wealthy. You might be wealthy, they might be wealthy. The privileged lady, big old house and mansion. I don't know. But there you go. What else, please? Lovers. See. Yep, 3 times now. 3 times now. 3 times now. And there was a concern. There was a concern. 33. There was a concern about the lovers, the energies, the expectations, crossing the threshold, toil and labor. It caused a great deal of toil and labor. Again, that 10 of Wands energy, it was just too exhausting. It was too exhausting to understand what would happen or to cross that particular threshold. And again, that's what caused the ending here. Okay. All right. Let's do some charm work. You know, this person represents a choice, an uncomfortable one. That's it. That's all I'm really seeing. I wish I could give you more, honey. I really do. I wish you know, good God. Goldfish, somebody might have some goldfish, just confirmation of water sign, big heart energy. Somebody's deeply spiritual with the palm hand, or is confirmation that they are of Jewish energy. Owl. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just being very wise and having that kind of distance. This is the decisions I'm making. I'm leaving my feelings out of it. But there's that fantasy element of the high romantic notions again. Grapes. It's on. Grapes. Somebody had... They had snacks ready? They had grapes and what is something like snacks ready? Grapes? I don't know. Or somebody really likes grapes. Money. Wealth is involved, or again, just like I'm not trying to devalue everything I've managed to achieve. Star, sign of Aquarius, or again, that big hope energy. We have the initials Z, B, 2 B's actually. That's interesting. N. H, E, E. The hell is that? Oh, Y. What are the odds of getting a Y? Oh, J. Again, the star. Bats. You know, confirmation of bats. Like, for instance, I live in Austin. We have a rather large bat population. The infinity loop. This has been going on for some time. Somebody's just full of hot air. You know, it was like a puff up and see me, but I can deflate really quick. So the idea is like, that seems like a great romantic notion, but it loses air or it loses steam very quickly. Okay, it's just full of hot air. All right. In other words, it's all dreams and fantasy, no reality. Okay. All right. Or perhaps you two have taken a hot air ride or something like that, or I don't know, hot air balloon ride, something, I don't know. But again, it's really just full of steam, and then somebody loses their steam, and in other words, they're full of hot air, you know. Okay. You just lose the steam. Octopus, many legs, very busy. Many legs, very busy. Seahorse, many ideas. Or being fruitful with ideas, or very just fruitful. You know, the seahorse, they're very busy, they're very beautiful, and they're very delicate. And then also feather, air sign energy. Okay, I'm not getting too much more from this. Is there anything else, please, before we wrap this up? Let's do some hidden truth oracles while we still have time. Okay. Any hidden ideas here, hidden truths, hidden meanings, hidden emotions? I look for you everywhere, but it's in the reverse. Somebody had to tell them to stop looking for you. Most likely. I look for you everywhere, but it's in reverse. I had to stop looking for you. I had to stop looking for you. I had to stop looking for you. I don't think you'd see me anyway. I hid who I really am from you. Somebody here had to hide who they really are. You know, I had to hide who I really am from you. I don't know which way that one's going. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. It's probably the both of you. What else, please? My life is not as together as it seems. That's for somebody. Okay. Finding out the truth crushed me. Somebody was definitely crushed. I don't know. Okay, Leo, honey. I know this wasn't one of the easy ones. They typically aren't. If I'm being honest with you. I think I'd be a much more popular reader if I could just do the 10-minute, everything's coming your way and it's going to be gorgeous and beautiful and everybody wants you, and I could put that in 10 minutes, I would. It just goes contrary to who I am. I'm not very good at blowing smoke up people's asses. I tried, but I'm not good at it. So, if you can relate to this, I am sorry. Please know that in the immediate sense, you seem to be satisfied as well as engaged with this new opportunity, goals, career, money, and so forth. That's the good news. Okay. So take that away, if nothing else. All right. All right, honey. You take care.